Greetings, Alliance South family. It has been a while since my last update. This year has had some challenges, but that's a reminder for all of us to be praying for each other as my team weekly prays for our district and for our workers and our pastors, our churches. We ask that you would also be praying for us as we lead the district and as we serve you. And we're really excited about being able to see everyone very soon at district conference. Can you believe it? That it's only 2.5 months away, so right around the corner. And we want to thank Crossroads Columbia in Columbia, South Carolina, for opening their doors and for being willing to host our district and prayer conference in October. So again, registration is open, and we ask you to go on right away and register. Those are important details for us in planning for district conference. So this is a business and prayer conference, meaning that we have committees that have been formed, and very shortly you will be notified if you have been placed on a committee and what the instructions are for the tasks for that committee in preparation for conference. And since it is a business conference, we will not have a block of time that is just free time for everyone to enjoy as families. We really enjoyed having that last time, but this time we won't have that. So we want you to plan accordingly. We will have, for those of you as parents who have to, in order to attend, have to bring your children with you, which again, we welcome. We have space available. So we'll have rooms where you can take your children and take care of your children. And as well as there is a very spacious foyer and atrium area where the business sessions and the teaching sessions will be broadcast. So you could also be out there with your children as you are listening to what's going on within the sanctuary. So another thing is we do not have hotel reservations or with a blocked group. Actually, when we do that with a hotel, it ends up actually costing more. But there are many of hotels nearby, which you'll be glad to know, have free parking, free breakfast included. So again, we encourage you to look at where Crossroads is, Crossroads Columbia, and to register for a conference and book your hotel stay at a hotel nearby. Our theme this year is together, whether it's business or our group times. And I want to share a few scriptures with you. Psalm 133, how good and pleasant it is when brothers gather together in unity. Or Hebrews 10, 24 and 25, where it says, let us consider how we may spur one another on towards love and good deeds, not giving up meeting together as some are in the habit of doing, but encouraging one another, and all the more as you see the day approaching. And that is what we want to do, is we gather together to encourage each other in the work that we're doing. And just as brothers and sisters, this is one of the few opportunities that we have as a district to be able to be together in one place. Or Philippians 2:27, whatever happens, conduct yourselves in a manner worthy of the gospel of Christ. Then whether I come and see you or only hear about you in my absence, I will know that you stand together as one in one spirit, striving together as one for the faith of the gospel. Right. And it is important for us, because we are so scattered across the district, to know that, hey, I'm not in this alone. We are striving together. Or lastly, Ephesians, where it says, I pray, Paul is praying that out of God's glorious riches, he may strengthen us with power through his spirit in our inner being, so that Christ may dwell in our hearts through faith, and that we, being rooted and established in his love, may have power together with all the Lord's holy people grasp how wide and long and high and deep is the love of Christ for us. And know this love that surpasses all understanding or all knowledge, so that we may be filled to the measure of the fullness of Christ. Now, Ephesians goes on and lets us know in chapter 4 that happens when all of us are working together as a family. So conference schedule is not just business, but it's also going to be prayer. So some of the changes is we're going to have We're going to begin Monday evening with worship. So Monday evening worship will be the first session. And during each of our sessions, it'll be the worship will be a smaller scale, meaning that we'll just have one or two people on stage, a piano or a keyboard. I'm sorry, a keyboard or a guitar. But smaller scale does not mean smaller quality, because I think you'll agree many times that less is more. So we'll have a smaller scale on stage, but just as deep and as rich in our times of worship. We'll also be seated around tables the entire time, because we're not just conducting business, but we will have breakout times, but it'll all be together. Again, we want to be together. So we'll have breakout times and guided discussions on topics ranging from spiritual, physical, and emotional health to our ministry successes and struggles, and how we can grow together. So around those times, around tables the entire time, so that we can just be able to pray with each other, but also ask, okay, well, how are we doing? How are we doing in our personal ministries, our personal lives? But also thinking, okay, well, ministerially, where are we seeing God work? What's working? What's not? And being able to gather from that time, for us as a district, a listening posture where we're saying, okay, we want to know how we can best serve and how we can minister and how we can help equip you. And on that topic, in the email, there's also going to be an opportunity for you, as I mentioned in the last video, to send prayer requests. We want to know how we can be praying for you. There'll be an option for you to be able to select whether this is this is just for Tony or for the team, or yes, it's okay to share this request across the district. I'd love everybody to be praying for us. So both of those options will be there, as well as giving you a chance to say, hey, these are some topics. Like, I want to know, what are the main things that you would love to hear discussed or addressed during some of those breakout times? Send those to us in the email that's provided, so that we can know and prepare and be able to talk about what the majority of you are saying. Yeah, these are things that I would love to have a little bit of time to have this discussed during district conference. There's also going to be an option to say, hey, this is something not for district conference, but I would like to have a conversation with Tony or with somebody on the team about this particular topic or issue that I'm going through or dealing with. So that's going to be in there. Those emails and those options and questions will come up again and again. We're not just going to do it one time before conference, but this is an opportunity for you to be able to communicate with us. Hey, I'd love as a district to have this conversation, or I would love to be able to speak with Tony or somebody on the team about my particular situation in the moment, because we are here to serve you. So, and then, just we'd love to hear what God is doing. And there's some at conference, as well as look it through the emails and on Facebook, because we have some new workers that are coming in to our district, new lead pastors and some support staff as well. We have a new church plant. Possibly, I might be kind of spilling the beans here, but we might have a new church plant in the Florida Panhandle, which is exciting, because then we'll have a church in each of our states that our district covers. There's regional prayer gatherings happening, 2 of them in Georgia. I'm excited about that and the focus that they have on seeking God's face first, which is what we are supposed to be doing at all times, right? Seeking his face first and foremost. So again, it's going to be a great time at district conference. Please register if you have not. And don't forget, if you're not able to attend, please also reach out through that form to let me know that that you won't be able to make it this particular district conference, and how we can be praying for you. So again, thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and let's be a family on mission together. Amen. God bless you. See you soon.